KEDL Rock Radio.
You're listening to the True Metal Radio Show.
The whopping and stomping. God damn.
Riding in town, whooping and hollering.
I love it.
Slim pickings.
Slim pickings. Oh, shucks.
Raping the cows. And
Someone's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
He's still alive.
That's amazing. He's not
97 years
now.
old. Man.
We got a problem on this show. We mentioned anybody's name that we like that's a little bit older, and they
A little bit old.
They
Mel Brooks
die.
is 102.
Stop saying his. Don't say his name.
I did it.
Don't say his name.
Sweet Jesus. He's goner. He's a goner.
He's dead.
We did it. He's dead. He
God.
probably just now
If
died.
Chad says somebody's name that's a little bit older and is amongst our pantheon of badass actors,
He's immortal.
the guy's gonna.
I have a friend that every time she buys a ticket to a show that's coming through town, those people die. You know, Scott Whalen.
Oh, wow.
She had tickets to Soundgarden, and Chris Cornell died. I'm like,
Remind us to
I'm
never
going to
have
this
her in
concert.
the studio.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we
When she
never
says,
play
"Hey, I'm going to
again,
this
David, and she goes to one of that would be
Anytime
very
she
scary.
goes, hey, I'm going to this concert, I go, well, that's a dead man walking there.
Holy shit.
Way to go, Roxanne.
Dock that day's paper,
Okay.
nothing on the job.
All right. And now it's time for News of the Weird.
All right.
A U.S. Air Force airman, first class, I don't know what the difference is, was demoted a couple of ranks after he was caught pissing in the coffee pot.
Is that wrong? Is that wrong in this establishment? Is that you're not supposed to do that?
Is that frowned upon?
I didn't know.
The unauthorized urination took place at an Alaskan Air Force base. I guess it got nothing better to do in Alaska.
It's better than
Hey,
chicory.
When are the Russians coming?
He's just amusing himself, that's all.
The details of the secret guys, the details of this
Take
replacement hasn't.
Man,
Well, let me read this correctly. I'm reading this.
I'm going to give him some new glass.
The details. You, Chad. Can't see anything through these fucking things. The details of the secret Folgers replacement haven't been released, but they did release the wording of the charges against him, which included, and this is real, the charges were dereliction of duty for failing to refrain from urinating in the office coffee maker.
God damn, I mean, I can't do it now?
It's actually
This is why I don't drink coffee
It's
around
actually
you.
spelled like that in a book somewhere.
It probably is. I'm sure that's a real rule. This can't be the first person that's
We're leaving oneself without permission.
Speaking
Can I
of this,
please? May I please?
I think you know what he was doing. He was doing what is
He was doing that.
he's doing what is listed in this next story. Doctors in Pittsburgh have discovered the first known case of a living human urinating alcohol. I think he was just trying to
Oh
make a
my
little
God.
Irish coffee.
I literally do
Hey,
that every time I drink.
we need to find this man so we can make some money off of him.
Seriously, yeah.
Damn, if I get pissed fucking liquor, I'm on the road, baby.
They're calling the condition urinary autobrewery syndrome. A 61-year-old woman with diabetes and liver damage repeatedly denied that she was consuming alcohol at all. So urine tests apparently were showing that she's been drinking a lot, but the blood test showed something completely different. So at first they didn't believe her, but extensive testing showed that she was telling the truth.
She was pissing Guinness.
There was
Electric
exactly,
lemonade.
Exactly, 100%.
100 proof.
She's got lots of I bet you got lots of boyfriends. Huh?
This is the other fun part of this story. This is real. The findings were reported in the Annals of Internal Medicine.
Oh, there he goes.
I didn't make that up. That's really them. Just
Been waiting 3 weeks for that.
reading it. Shit's put down.
What's better than pissing racers, I guess, right?
We know what the next big trend in craft beers is going to be.
Fine granny.
Call it
Electric
Wicked Pissa.
lemonade.
Or pissing razors, yeah.
Wicked
Razor.
pissa.
Yeah.
It's wicked pissa.
Wicked Pissa.
Wicked pissa.
That's what everything is here.
It's wicked pissa.
If you're hoping to make vodka in your body, we here at the True
I
Metal
don't.
Radio Show would remind you to refrain from shoving potatoes up your ass. Doctors are warning people to
What?
stop following a trend
That's a trend?
of treating hemorrhoids by shoving frozen potatoes up their rectum.
Now,
You're like whole
did this
potatoes?
like come from the Japanese or something? I mean,
No.
where does someone come up with this?
This is the Tide Pod generation.
This comes from bloggers. The old Irish pile driver, as I'm calling it. They're passing on bad information from one blog to another, and these blogs catch on with this nonsense. This has been going on for a long time. This blog medicine crap it's a problem worldwide. Last summer, doctors in Britain had to remind women not to attempt to relieve the heat by shoving ice pops in their vaginas. For real, there was a big thing, especially in the UK. They were putting ice, like frozen ice
popsicle?
That made sense. They
popsicles.
said, "Don't brush your tooth."
Did Bill Cosby start this trend?
Oh, well, they're putting it in the wrong hole.
No, hey, we're
This
putting
is very
pop-
But
true.
yeah, but what's
Put pop.
the new trend? What is it?
We're number one.
Well, in Boston, they call it the frozen wicked pisser.
No, I mean,
It's the new trend is shoving a potato up your ass to treat hemorrhoids.
would that be a whole
Wouldn't that
potato?
cause hemorrhoid?
A whole potato,
Oh,
yes.
Oh, I see.
Get it? Whole potato?
It would be
I
the
get it. No,
Hold on,
I get
where's
it.
like French fries?
Hey, stand
Hash
up.
brown?
There it is.
whole
Hey,
potato.
whole potato.
There you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
the whole potato.
I would think that would just cause a big old hemorrhoid.
When you have to
right
say
there.
it twice.
Is it with skin on?
Whole
You know, it's a
potato,
good joke.
potato.
And yeah, I think you said it 3 or 4 times, so.
It was
If it was
good.
skin
Drive
on,
it
that'd be
home.
It was
abrasive.
good. So, I gotta tell you,
And
Sure.
what's your
There
point
was-
here?
funniest news, man.
I knew it.
I'm gonna tell you this because
Eventually it would be funny.
Please share.
there's a funny fucking thing that I saw last week. The whole thing when the coronavirus was, starting to make its
In its infancy?
infancy, and the United States, where we're at, because you got to ship off the coast. You got some of these sick folk that are being moved over into like San Antonio, Texas, right, and all this other kind of stuff.
They're putting them in the basement of the Alamo.
So, Trump is going to make his big speech, right, before everybody for like a State of the Union of what we're doing for the coronavirus here in our country. And I can't make it this shit up, man. It was fucking great. The bad thing was I wish I could make up is I got it going on in my car. Because
Are you watching a video while you're driving?
I'm watching because I missed the live thing. I have to see it, and I got it in my car.
While
I
he's
got
eating
it.
his cereal.
Yeah,
That's right. I have
exactly.
I'm doing this,
Doing
and
his
I'm putting
makeup.
my makeup on because that when else can you do it but when you're driving,
In your car.
right?
I mean, it's
I'm
the
like
only alone
this.
time you have.
I'm right, and he's on there, and he's like going, "We've done all our preparations. We've done everything we can. We're the best that can. We have the best facilities." And I just want to let everybody know that we're number one. We're number one in the world. We're in first place. We're in first place, and he pulls out this piece of paper that has like a chart of countries, obviously. Like he just printed off his, little Xerox,
Dot
right?
matrix printer.
And he's like, I just want to show you that we're the best, we're the most prepared, and we're in first place. The USA first place. US is the best, first place, prepared. Australia, they're doing pretty good. They're in like fourth. They're doing pretty good.
Is this a
Canada,
competition?
not so bad, not so good, but
Well,
we're the
you know.
best. We're the best. We're number one.
It's
We're
called
number
winning.
one.
So much winning.
Winning.
So
Number
much
one.
winning.
But he did. I mean, he's doing it, and I almost fucking ran off the road. I'm fucking crying. It is the best shit I've ever seen, and I'm like,
Genius.
my God, why didn't I capture this? Why didn't I not know this was going to happen?
I'm sure it's
And
on
right then
YouTube.
he called the evil emperor over to sit there and
Mike Pence.
Mike Pence. He goes, I'm announcing Mike Pence is the lead on taking care of this because we did such a great job with the MERS or the SARS or the SARS. What it was, whatever. He's the best, and he handled it, and so I'm gonna let him speak of what we're gonna do because we're number one. And he steps back.
Yay, team.
And then,
Go.
And then all of a sudden, Pence steps up to the mic and he starts, "You're a great exalted one." And he starts talking, and I didn't realize how short he was compared to Donald Trump. But Donald Trump is standing right behind him. And he's like, here's his head, and here's him. He's standing behind him going
Chad's making a Trump face.
He's making that
like this. He's going,
It's the
head
same
cocked
face he
back.
makes when he's standing at the urinal.
dude, it's just like he's not even holding his dick with his hand. He's just letting it go. He's like, look at it.
Let it go.
Let
right
it
down
breathe.
pants.
I bet you haven't seen one of them before, have you? He's not even his eyes are half closed. Just
I think he's TTing on
he's like
Pitch's
going,
backside.
fuck yeah. That's the shit. Dude, I don't know how I made it. I literally thought I was going to die.
I don't know how we're
thought I was
making it.
gonna
I don't know
go
how
off the
we're
road.
making it.
Yeah.
Wasn't Pence on Johnny Quest?
That's going to be very funny for Johnny Quest
Quest's
fans.
father?
I think so.
Yeah. Race.
No, it's his bodyguard.
I'm pretty sure it's his dad.
It's his dad?
Yeah.
You sure?
Was his name Race Bannon?
Race Bannon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but Johnny's
Well,
last
I'm
name
sorry,
is Quest.
guys.
No.
I had to tell that.
Yeah, no,
because
it's
it was
fine,
the
yeah.
funniest shit that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, very, very
You
good
had to
telling.
see it.
Yeah.
But-
We didn't actually have to see it. We could just listen to you tell
Just
us about
listen to you
it.
tell it, and
Yeah.
did I capture it?
It's
Did I
perfect.
You do a
capture
good
it?
accent.
It was, you really kind of brought it to life for me. I mean, I laughed, I cried, it became a part of me.
That's good. That's good. I'm so glad.
Unfortunately, our listeners have left us for dead. So let's listen to a song called
we
Left
have
for
listeners?
Dead. Yeah, we have 4 of them.
Oh, well, we got 3 now.
This is the song called Left for Dead by Pissing Razors from their 2019 single.
The Citron